G'day good people, Dave here. Thanks for clicking on the video. Now, quite a few of you guys, subscribers to this channel, are actually planning on retiring in Thailand. I know some of you are already here, but there are quite a few of you that are actually planning to retire in Thailand. So in this video, I'm going to talk a little bit about financial planning for your retirement in Thailand. Now, I'm no financial planning wizard by a long stretch of the imagination, but I have done okay for myself with a little help, but more on that later. While I talk about planning financially for your retirement in Thailand, I'm going to get out and do one of my most favourite things ever, and that is get out on my bike and explore this beautiful country. But don't worry, it's not going to be a bike video, it's going to be about finances, so just, yeah, bear with me. So today I'm off to the beach. Even though it's raining, as you can see behind me, I'm hoping it's going to clear up. But yeah, I'm going to the beach. I'm going to go to, I don't know, either Summit Prakan province or Chiang Sao, if I pronounce that right. I'm not 100% sure yet. There's a temple right on the beach in Chiang Sao province. It looks interesting. I don't know, we'll see how I go for time, see how I feel later. I might go and check that temple out, but if not, I'm just going to go out and do some general exploring while I talk about financial planning for your retirement in Thailand. Now, I don't know what the beach is going to be like out there. I mean, Summit Prakan and Chiang Sao isn't exactly known for its pristine beaches, but we'll see. It's a beach, I like the beach, and that's where I want to go. And it's close enough to home for a day trip, so although I am going the long way to avoid the crazy Bangkok traffic. So the rain is starting to ease now. I don't know if you can see behind me in the canal there, but yeah, it's starting to ease now, so I'm going to wait a couple of minutes and hopefully it'll ease off some more. Then I'll hit the road to my next stop, and we'll have a chat about financial planning for retirement in the beautiful kingdom of Thailand. Where are you taking me, Google? Google, you're doing it to me again, are you? What is this? Alright, this is alright. Back on bitumen. Concrete. Stop here, this is gorgeous. Yep, I'm stopping here for a few minutes. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely love getting on my bike to explore. Alright, on with the video. That was an interesting route that Google took me down. But anyway, I had to stop here. It's just beautiful here. It's a bit noisy with bikes coming past every now and then, but it's just gorgeous here. It's so green. Anyway, on with the video. Now, as I said before, quite a few subscribers of this channel are actually planning their retirement in Thailand. And if that's you, obviously you're going to need enough money to last you the rest of your days. One of the big advantages of retiring in Thailand is obviously the cost of living. It's a lot cheaper in Thailand than it is in Australia and many other Western countries. And despite what some YouTubers say, Thailand is still cheap. The cost of living in Thailand is about a quarter of what it is in Australia. Inflation in Thailand over the last 10 years has been just over 1% on average over the last 10 years. In fact, recently Thailand has experienced deflation, not inflation, but deflation. The inflation rate or deflation rate in July 2025, this year, was negative 0.07%. Now that all sounds fantastic, doesn't it? You might be thinking, hell yeah, sign me up. But hold on, not so fast. Over the same 10-year period, the Australian dollar versus the Thai baht has plummeted down 15.5% over the last 10 years. Now that's a decent chunk of change. From a high of 27 baht to the Australian dollar, down to 21 baht to the Australian dollar, where it's at now. Now that big dip that you can see on the graph there, that was when COVID hit. Now, ignoring that freak event, the exchange rate has fluctuated up and down over the past 10 years, but obviously it has declined in the last 10 years. And from what I've heard, I think it's pretty much the same for the US dollar, British pound and other currencies. Now, I don't know much about foreign exchange rates really. I know bugger all about foreign exchange rates really, but and I don't know what the exchange rate's going to do over the rest of my life. Who knows? But it's definitely something to be mindful of. You know, you might need more money than you think. And who knows, the exchange rate may well go up as well. We just don't know. I don't think anyone knows, to be quite honest. But it's definitely something to be mindful of, something to think about. All right, guys, time to hit the road. I'll see you at the next stop. Alright, I just stopped at 7-Eleven, needed a drink, so I'll continue chatting on about money and retirement. Now, obviously you're going to need a reasonably healthy super fund or retirement fund or whatever it is you call it in your part of the world. Now, I'm not going to say you're going to need X amount of dollars to retire on in Thailand, because that's just entering into how long is a piece of string territory. It just depends on your lifestyle. It depends on what sort of lifestyle you want to live in your retirement in Thailand. Now, I'm not going to sit here and tell you how much my retirement savings is. That's my personal business. But my superannuation is a self-managed super fund. It's averaged an ROI, return on investment, of about 27% a year, and it's more than doubled over the last 4 years alone. Now, when I access my super in 2 years from now, if I estimate conservatively, say it makes 20% a year, and if I draw down, say, 5 or 10% a year, it's still going to make 10 to 15% a year. I'll talk more about how my self-managed super fund has made such impressive returns in a few minutes. Because I've been eyeing off this temple on Google Maps that might be worth a look. It's called Wat Hong Thong. It sits above the sea from what I can see on Google Maps here, and it looks like it might be worth checking out. So I want to get on the road and hurry up and get there, because I don't want to be home too late today. See you there. a lot of really nice spirit houses along this road. Really nice spirit houses. I wonder if it's got anything to do with a temple I'm going to. I mean, you see spirit houses everywhere all over Thailand, but these are a bit more extravagant. Okay, so I'm here at the temple at Wat Hong Thong temple in Changjiang Sao province. I think that's how you pronounce it. Anyway, I'll show you the temple right at the end of the video. So I'll do the actual subject matter of finances for retirement in Thailand. And then if you want to stick around and see some of the temple, you can do that. Now I'll talk more about my self-managed super fund. Now you might be curious as to what I have my money invested in. Now, I'm not going to be giving anyone any financial advice here. I am not qualified to do so, and I'm no financial whiz, but I have done okay for myself with a little bit of help. But what I will do is steer you to where I did learn to invest. And that is Trading Mastery with Andrew Barnett. Andrew, or AB as we call him, has been investing his own money for well over 20 years. And he has taught many people over the years how to invest their own money successfully. AB is the real deal. He knows his stuff, and he simplifies it. It's not as hard as you may think to invest in the stock market, because that's what it is. It's all in the stock market. And it might sound daunting, but I mean, if I can learn it, anyone can learn it. I know that's a bit cliche, but it's true. He simplifies it. He has a way, he has a knack of simplifying things. He is an awesome teacher. And it's also fun and engaging as well. The website is tradingmastery.com.au. But I'll leave the link in the description down below, and you can go and check it out. And trust me, it's worth checking out. Now, there may be some things that you may not have considered in your retirement budget. I'm not going to talk about the more obvious things like rent, food, health insurance, and general cost of living expenses. There's countless videos on YouTube about that, so yeah, go and watch them. And I'm sure you'll have that pretty much sorted out anyway, the obvious expenses. I'm just going to mention a few things that you may or may not have considered for your retirement budget in Thailand. Now, the first one I'm going to mention, it sort of does lean towards obvious, but I'll mention it anyway. And that is that you may have family and friends in your country of origin that you may wish to visit, I don't know, once a year or so. Now, flights aren't cheap, so you might want to consider putting that in your budget. And also, you may need accommodation as well, and that's not exactly cheap either. Now, you may be able to stay with some family and friends, and that's all well and good. That's good. You'll save money. Another thing that you may want to consider is when you turn 70, health insurance can be prohibitively expensive. So you may want to consider working in your budget, self-insuring. Another thing to consider is you may meet a lovely Thai woman here. Now, you may want to consider the costs involved in that, in starting a long-term relationship, if that's what you're looking for. Now, everyone needs a hobby. You might have some hobbies in your own country that you might want to consider continuing on with in Thailand, if it's possible. Some things may not be possible. Depends what it is. Or you may want to get involved in an old hobby. Like myself, I'm going to reignite my passion for for dirt bikes, albeit a lot more sedately than I was in my prime. But yeah, I'm going to get back into dirt bikes. Everyone needs a hobby. Just sit down and just have a good, long, hard think about your budget. And be honest with yourself too. Be honest with yourself. Like, so many people come to Thailand to retire and they end up running out of money. Please don't be one of those people that come here and they run out of money and their life is just tipped on its head. It's supposed to be your golden years. You're supposed to enjoy the last part of your life. So just be careful. Now, just revisiting what I said about a self-managed super fund. If you're in Australia and you have a normal industry super fund of at least 250,000 Australian dollars, you can start up a self-managed super fund. Now, if you've only got $250,000 and you want to retire on that, then you may want to hold off a few more years and build it up a bit more. If you want to start a self-managed super fund, then go check out Trading Mastery with Andrew Barnett. All the information of starting up a self-managed super fund is there, and he'll steer you to people that can help with it, like accountants and that sort of stuff. Joining Trading Mastery has been the best financial decision I have ever made. It will blow any normal industry super fund into the weeds, period. So go check it out. The link's in the description below, and it is definitely well worth your time to check it out. All right, guys, so that's the subject matter of this video over. If you want to stick around and see this beautiful temple, Wat Hong Thong, then yeah, stick around. If you just clicked on this video for the actual content, then that's finished. And if you liked the content so far, please do smash the like button and the subscribe button. All right, let's go have a look at this temple. This place is quite nice. I like it. It was definitely worth the trip. And this glass floor's pretty cool too. This feels a bit strange to walk on, but have a look. I'll give you these shoe covers. I only just go over my big clogs. Yeah, glass floor. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Alright guys, that was Wat Hong Thong temple behind me there. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now. Peace.